give a fuck. Hey. Söker med Spectre, ja. I know that it is. So I am playing on an emulator because fuck you. Fuck. I am planning on playing the whole series at some point.
Long ago, in a lawless age, a pack of bandits invaded a small village. Amidst the chaos, a terrified young farm girl played her flute to drown out the madness. As the music spiraled high into the sky, a giant spectre appeared above her. She begged the spectre to destroy the bandits, and it swiftly obeyed. The town was saved, and the spectre vanished just as quickly as it had appeared. But the farm girl knew that in times of danger, she needed only to play the flute, and the spectre would appear again. A quaint tale, wouldn't you say? Aye, master. I think the time has come for us to pen the next chapter. Of course, master.
A lot of cutscenes at the beginning.
Well, what do you think, Luke? Do you see anything yet?
No, nothing.
I'm still having a tough time buying all of this. It sounds like some scary bedtime story. Is this even possible?
Well, we'll soon find out.
And a poor little boy who predicts where the giant spectre will appear. So what now? I mean, what if this thing never even shows up?
What on earth could that be?
It sounds like music.
It must be the flute.
Quickly, to the window!
What is that thing?
Can this be?
Spectre. Finally seeing this dark giant made me even more determined to help the professor keep his word. Together, we would shine the light of truth upon this ghastly shadow.
And so it begins. Oh fuck.
Oh?
Top of the morning.
Why, thank you very much. Professor? Oh, Professor? Professor, a letter just came for you. Oh.
Thank you, Rosa. Ugh.
Sounds like someone was up researching all night. Again? It's no wonder the other professors are so intimidated by you.
Oh, they just think that I'm some young upstart.
You work too hard, Professor. It's no good. By the way, Dean Delmona came by and said he needed to speak to you, and that he would
What
drop
is
in
this?
later today. I don't know why he had to tell you that. He could have
Regards,
just come by
Clark.
later, if you ask me.
After
I
all
would have
these
saved
years?
him the trip.
Rosa, I'm going out.
Aye?
Oh. Thank you, Rosa.
I hope he remembers to eat something.
Huh? Oh! See here. What was that about?
Nice to see you again, Professor Layton.
And you are?
Why didn't Dean Diomona tell you?
Tell me what?
I'm Emmy Altava, your new assistant. Call me Emmy.
I'm sorry, you're my...
Assistant. You do know what an assistant is, don't you?
Of course. I'm sorry, Miss Altava, but...
Professor, please, Emmy. And stop apologizing so much.
All right, Emmy. So sorry. But it seems that there has been some sort of mistake here.
Oh no, I just lost all audio. Oh, what the fuck? This is some bullshit. My audio's gone. Completely disappeared. I have no idea why. This is absolute bullshit. And so... No, no, my audio's still here. What? Then why can't I hear shit from the game? Where's my game audio? I'm trying to fix it. There is no desktop audio ever. Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna do some tests. So that works. It's my last stream, which I see now was completely fucked up. Oh god. So we hope that audio works. Then this thing doesn't. Just gonna make a quick save state and reload the game. See if that works. And I hope it does, because I would love to play this. Just gotta get it up again. It's fucking loud. It works again. That was annoying. Put it back down. Okay.
Really, he had a lot on his mind. Which is exactly why he needed an assistant like me. It was my first day on the job, and I was ready for anything. Or so I thought. We still had yet to meet the young boy who would help us unravel the strangest mystery I could have ever imagined. So what perplexing mystery are we hot on the trail of now?
Okay. So I'm gonna have to learn to not mute myself, because that just breaks all audio.
Why would you ask that?
Well, you're off to somewhere in quite a hurry. Something must have piqued your interest.
That intuition will serve you well.
What's this? A letter?
Very good. I received it about an hour ago. Go ahead, read it aloud.
Herschel, my dear old friend, I must earnestly seek your help again. Our little town is in the most extraordinary predicament. At night, a mysterious giant shrouded in fog has been laying waste to our homes. I am convinced you can help stop this madness. Please, come soon. Regards, Clark. A giant? Oh, that's... How well do you know this person?
Clark and I go back a long way. I can't imagine he would fabricate stories for no reason.
Well, I know this picture. I'm gonna try something. Is this way I have better quality? If I can crop it. If I can figure out how to do that. Let's stretch it. There we go. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, so now I can also have good quality. Nice.
I find the other message in the letter very interesting as well.
Other message?
So it begins the first puzzle. I will say I remember a lot of these because I've played this game so many times. Just gonna see if I can get it to actual better quality. Is it still pixelated for me? More than it is for you. No. I'll figure it out at some point. So there's a hidden message somewhere. It's what is Peter? I don't know, it is like help SOS. See, help and SOS.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Yeah. The
That puzzle was
help.
no
I
problem.
don't know. I think it's different. I did start playing this in Dutch because I'm from Belgium, so I had to choose the language I could understand. All about piglets. Piglets are points that indicate the puzzle's difficulty. The more piglets a puzzle is worth, the tougher it is. When you submit an incorrect answer for the puzzle, the number of piglets you can earn from that puzzle decreases. So think carefully before answering. I might try to do all of the puzzles correct the first time, which does mean I'm gonna make save states because I am an idiot. So yes, I will cheat. Gathering lots of piglets. Once you've beaten the game is saved, go to the bonuses, enter the top secret area where you can do stuff, get secret stuff like pictures and stuff. That's just it, it's not that much. But I do want to do it. There's a secret message spelled out using the first letter of each line. Very good, Emmy. You just may turn out to be quite valuable as an assistant after all. Oh, thank you, Professor. That means a lot coming from you. But help SOS, why would the sender hide this message? Well, that letter was sent by Clark Layton, a very dear friend of mine. Perhaps he added a hidden message to catch my attention. Still, it's not quite what I'd expect from him. Ooh, this does sound mysterious. I can't believe it. My first day on the job, and already it's so Layton-esque. This is great. Layton-esque? What does that mean? Had you already heard of me before today? Heard of you? But of course I have. I know everything there is to know about you, Professor. Herschel Layton, youngest man to be awarded a Crescent-Heller University professorship at the age of 27. Published in numerous academic journals, I could recite them chronologically if you like. Astute intellect and their natural observation skills have proved invaluable for Scotland Yard. Assisted in solving some of London's most notoriously difficult cases. Unmarried, 34 years old, Capricorn. I just made up that last part, just a guess. Well, I see you've certainly done your homework. Tell me, Emmy, why do you think Dean Delmona selected you to be my assistant? I told him that I wanted to work with you, that I wasn't going to take no for an answer. Really, may I ask why? Were you so intent on working with me? Just as I supposed. He doesn't remember. What was that mean? Oh, nothing, Professor. I'll tell you at some point. Now, where are we going? Emmy, while you are my assistant, I must ask you to respect my most important rule. As a gentleman, I cannot allow you to accompany me into any dangerous situations. Of course, Professor, as long as we keep in mind that there are exceptions to every rule. Some ladies, you know, are thrilled by the prospect of danger. Yes, well, in answer to your question, we are heading to the town of Mistallery, where my dear friend Clark resides. Mistallery. Why does that name sound so familiar? Well, about 6 months ago, evidence of what appears to be an ancient sculpture was unearthed there. You've probably read about it in the paper. Yes, that was it. As I recall, someone theorized that Miss Dallery might even be the site of the fabled Golden Garden. And now, a close friend of yours who lives in Miss Dallery has sent you an urgent plea for help. A great archaeological find linked to a mysterious letter with an air of danger about it. I couldn't possibly imagine the situation being more Layton-esque. I mean, could you refrain from... never mind. This is gonna be a lot of talking. Oh no. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Woke up not too long ago. Received a letter in a message that very unlike clock to write this way. Huh. And Golden Garden stuff. Say yes, please. The fog of Miss Dallery. So, this is Miss Dallery then. It feels a little eerie. Miss Dallery is known for its thick fog. It's said that when the town is shrouded in mist, it's like something out of a fairy tale. Well, I had 2 days of fog this week, so... Wait, is it... Hold on. Thought the fog was back. I was very surprised. I can barely see the trees outside, but no. The fog is finally gone, so it's not that fairy tale like. Anyways, it sounds like any fairy tale I've ever read. Just an ordinary wooden crate. Hey, Professor, maybe this contains some lost treasure. I suggest we leave it where it is. Says you can't swim here. Fishing is allowed though. I'm afraid I don't have any fishing equipment with me. The wheels are caked in mud from the road, and I'll need a wash. I must remember to change the oil in the scooter sometime. The river is pretty impressive. Yes, it appears that several canals flow through down into the river here. Well, at least there's no danger of a drought here. What's that on top of the hill? It looks like some sort of a man. Do you think maybe that's where your friend Mr. Dragon lives? Perhaps. It seems a bit forbidding for Clark's tastes, but no one ever knows. It's quite a curious shape, isn't it? Oh look, someone's coming. Maybe we can ask him about the house. Hello, good sir. Aldous, of course. Why, hello, my friends. Allow me to be the first to welcome you into Miss Dallery. I am Aldous. Charmed. Nice hat. I would like to show you a little something that the locals like to keep a secret. Please touch that wooden box with your stylus. But touch it like you mean it. Not just once, and not just twice. Ah, you got a hint coin. Yes, beautiful. She shines like the sun. That, my friends, that is a hint coin. When you encounter a puzzle that you cannot solve, try using one of these little lovelies. But spend them wisely, for they are in limited supply. If you squander them recklessly, I will not be there to dry your tears. Hint coins are hidden in many places, so if you see anything suspicious, be bold and touch away. And that information, my friends, will serve you well in Miss Dallery. Remember to touch anything that catches your eye. Oh, and he's off. What an interesting fellow. We didn't even get a chance to ask about your friend. Any idea where Mr. Drayton might live, Professor? No, unfortunately, there was no return address on the letter. Well, I'm sure someone in town knows him. Let's ask around. Yep, moving. Shut up. I know how to walk. Touch the shoe, pick a direction, tap the arrow. First. More coins. Oh. Let's continue. Oh. Before I forget, Professor, I think you ought to make notes from your investigation. The trunk, yes. You can get a lot of stuff in there. Episodes. The puzzling legs. Those are the most important things. Just get safe, go to puzzling legs. And a few things we haven't unlocked yet. Oh, what do we have here? It doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. The southernmost part of town is the Grand Bridge Quarter. Look, this town is nothing but rivers, canals and bridges. Never seen you here before, Gramps. Did you come to see the sights? Or to get into town? Gramps, the professor doesn't look that old. My age aside, we're looking for the Triton residence. Would you happen to know where it is? Why should I tell you? I'm not saying a word unless you can solve my puzzle. Actually, I'm not gonna do voices for them. Because there's a lot of people. Oh yeah, no news. The photos were taken in the same place. They were shot by a group of tourists taking turns on a single camera. The fourth photo was taken on another day by an unrelated person. Select the 3 photos that were taken by the tourists. So there are like a lot of fake clues that I think. Oh, there's birds. They're not here. This one or this one. So I might think that these 3, this one, this one, this one, but they are the 3 tourists. But there's a sneaky little detail that you could easily miss because of the birds or the dog. Apparently, that's here. So I think, oh, dog, but it's actually these 2.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
Because
I love the thrill of a good
the
solution.
shadow. I'm proud of myself. Well, it's no secret. It is the culmination of many years' experience. Now you're going to tell us where to find the Tridents after we solve your puzzle. Yeah, okay. Mr. Trident's house is straight across the rope bridge and then left at the crossroads. My house is up in North Alley, but they made me and my mum evacuate. It's really annoying. Why would you need to evacuate? The Oracle said we wouldn't be safe there and had to leave at once. Oracle? Who's that? I don't know, but my mom said if it wasn't for the Oracle, a lot of people would have been in trouble. Intriguing. Any ideas, Professor? It's still too early to say, but perhaps there's something to do with the giant in the letter. Pudding. Where am I? What time is it? Oh no, I'm late. The chief found that, so I snoozed again from sculptures. Wait, how long have you two been here? A moment or 2, no longer. Did I say anything while I was snapping? No, don't answer that. I trust you'll keep this whole affair to yourself. Miss Iris is close to visitor, usually not tell you to clear off. If you promise not to say anything about this to the chief, I might be able to let you through. Rest assured, our lips are sealed, officer. You don't have to worry about us. Thank you, sir. What a gentleman. Now then, I'm off to the entrance bridge. Sworn to protect and all that stuff. Hehe. What about the people who scared of heights? How do they get in? It really is quite a long craft from there, isn't it? The wood is all rotten, I can't make out what the sign says. Consider it a testament to the bridge's long history. I said, there are 2 bridges here, but one of them is roped off. And it seems that the other bridge will take us quite out of our way. The ropes here are all tied up in these ridiculous knots. I wouldn't even know where to start untying them. How about we slash through them all and make our way over the bridge? Well, I suppose one could go through the trouble of cutting the wall, or what, Professor? And doing the rope isn't as arduous a task as at first appears. Have a closer look, and in order to clear all the rope, one would need only to cut it in one place. The whole thing can be undone with one cut. That's right. Have another look and tell me where you think we should cut it. Alright, let's see what we have here. Okay, so it's not this one. This one goes down. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's the biggest rope. That's just how you solve it. Just look for the biggest one and the longest. That's the most rope gun. Correct, cutting that in one spot will unravel the barrier entirely. I think I'm starting to get a hang of being your assistant. You're doing a wonderful job, Abby. Or something like that. Who do you think is responsible for this? Well, there's no sign of the bridge being closed. I suspect it's a work of some local mischief maker. Right, if the bridge were completely unstable, it wouldn't just be roped off, would it? It does seem that this bridge may have left its best years behind it. I think we needn't worry, however. I wish I shared your confidence, Professor. I can't believe people still use this. Do you have a fear of bridges? No, just this one. But you can't even drive over this bridge. How do the townspeople get around? There must be another route in the town for vehicles. Of course. Well, I can move your car for you later, Professor. I'd hate for anything to happen to it. No need, Emmy. I'm sure it will be fine. Let's go ahead and make our way across. Oh, Professor, I think I saw something move. That. Oh, almost missed a mouse badge. Twin bridges, eh? I hope it ain't fight like siblings. From the name, I'd say these two are built as a pair. There it is. Solid and well built, lot more steel to walk on than you think. Don't like them. Rope bridges. Oh dear, Professor. Oh dear, Professor, what's happened here? The house has been completely destroyed. And the road seems rather torn up as well. Is this the destruction that Mr. Stratton described in his letter? We mustn't overlook anything. Oh, you brought your camera. Of course, gathering data in as many ways as possible can only help in investigation. Still, this is quite a scene. I really hope no one was hurt. If this is indeed the work of some sort of giant, it seems that Miss Ellery might be in real danger. Well, there's no point hanging about just speculating. Let's find your friend Mr. Stratton first. Now what's this? What do you think of this, Emmy? You made that graffiti. What about it? Do you think it means something? Don't touch the witch's mark, not unless you want to end up like me. No. Yikes, don't surprise me like that. Oh, I surprise myself sometimes. Oh man, I complained about the state of his dump before. But would you look at it now? I'm sorry, was this your house, sir? You're sorry? Imagine how I feel. Yes, it was me house. The operative word here being was. The witch's mark appeared, and then the windies went smash, and the walls went boom, and the roof went hell. Bye-bye house. Actually, you can't even call it a house anymore. Not unless you're in the market for some rubble over your head. At least now it lets in all sorts of natural light. It's really just terrible. Professor, I don't quite understand how this is amusing. Nor I. Perhaps we could help him if you knew a bit more about this witch's mark. Some sort of mysterious giant and a witch all in one town. This could be interesting. Oh, thank God. Fuck! You bastard! Oh my, what a mess. Do you need help, madam? May we be of assistance? Oh, if you wouldn't mind, I just need some help getting all my things back into the cart. I'm so sorry. Really, it's no trouble at all. Thank you, I'm most grateful. I wish I could have said no. This one's not easy. Since I don't remember the answer right off my head. Off the top of my head. Just... God. Oh wait. Oh, fuck it. So close. I actually thought I found it. Oh? Hold on. Oh, it's a puzzle. I don't want to use a hint going this early. Don't have to use one. Also, but Punky tried turning it sideways and using to palm right. Okay. I think I can do this now. Maybe. Close, but nope. It's not it. Placed in the top left. Oh. So I was right about that. I think. Did I put it there? Got it.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
Some puzzles.
No puzzles without an answer.
Well done. This also works with every item rotated 180 degrees. With my car so securely loaded, I have nothing to fear from these bumpy roads. I believe your belongings are loaded. Oh, that's perfect. Now I'd better hurry up and leave the area. Is there an emergency? Haven't you heard? There's some huge loud smashing in the town. I packed all my valuables and fled. The police told us to evacuate, so I did, and this is as far as I got. I'm just hopeless, aren't I? Of course, if the Oracle weren't around, we wouldn't know where would be fleeing from? We'd heard about this oracle just recently. Who is it? I'm not sure myself. The police hear directly from the oracle, and then they inform the town. Just two ought to be you two ought to be careful when you're walking around town. And thanks again for the help. You've been very kind. Professor, are the people here really superstitious enough to believe that this giant exists? Thus far, we've seen a destroyed house and this lady who rushed off her feet. Whether they believe or not, it all seems to be related to Clark's letter. We should reserve judgment until we reach Clark's house. I expect it just up ahead. I wonder what strange creatures lurk in here. Anything? Nope. Oh, I thought he'd have a puzzle for me. Ah, there it is. That's a strange place for a wooden box. Do you think someone left it here on purpose? I can't imagine. Oh, but speaking of boxes, I have a puzzle you might like to try. Pick a package. You've been sent to collect one of the 16 stacked boxes shown below. Unfortunately, the note describing the location of the box got smudged and you can't read all of the conditions. So it's the same color as the one below it, so. We can then roll out this entire bottom row. Because they don't have a box below it. These one also don't count. This one, this one, this one, this one. And it needs to have a box above it, so it's this one.
What do you think about this? You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Easy. Good work, you make it look positively easy. That's because it was, Professor. Give him more of a challenge next time. That's the spirit. Like it's all rusty. It's evidently a water pipe, but I don't think it's in use anymore. Just do all of the work and then fuck your fridge. The road has been blocked off. You'll have to find another way around if you're not there. The base are gonna go this way. Thinks Clark's house is left. Let's head there for now. Hold on a second, you do. From the looks of you, I suppose the travelers over the radar lacking solved. And yet something happens. Do your puzzles after you solve 5 in a row. Something with the river in a row. Stop bothering me, off you go. Shoo. Solve 5 in a row. I actually don't know what happens. We've done 4 in a row, so. Without this boat, the people of Miss Tallery must navigate the town via the canals. People must travel by boat as much as they do on foot. It's like Venice, only more quaint. I was gonna say Venice, but sometimes say Venice. I imagine that boats are used here more than automobiles. We've got to ride one before we leave, Professor. That sounds lovely. After we've spoken to Clark, let's find ourselves a boat. Mr. Trandon's house should be just over this bridge, shall we? But first, our 5th puzzle. Hey, don't think I've seen you folks before. Don't think I've seen you folks around here before. You gotta get by Miss Tallery without a bit of all Bucky's boats. No, sir. My boats glide as gracefully as a swan, but quicker than stampeding castle. A cattle. What? And that's fast. We'll keep that in mind during our investigation. Thank you. Sorry, you look like Whistlefinger Frog. How about a quick one? Oh, quickie. Dude. God. Okay, so Raft is so small, can only pick 2 animals. Can't leave the dog with just 1 cat. Chicks must always outnumber the cats. This is fine. I take a cat. These 2. Take a dog. Take 2 chicks. Take a cat. Cat. Chick. Dog.
Time to apply some creative thinking.
I've never done this one so fast.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
That's 5 solved in a row. The number of ways to get all the animals across a pretty sure it requires 7 crossings. Feel free to find 7. You got it. It should be plain sailing from here on out. Remember, if you want to get around in a flash, just find old Bucky in his boat. Nothing happened. I was a light too. Fantastic. I already can't trust ship this time. Oh well. Mouse. What's his name again? Isn't it? Finch. Cool, we haven't yet seen either of you before. You're here to visit the Major. The Mayor? What do you mean Clark Granton? Yes, exactly. He rules the roost these days. Do you know him? I do, but I wasn't aware he was the Mayor. There was nothing about that in the letter. So you're an acquaintance of the Mayor's. Been a while since you've seen him? I suppose you wouldn't have heard about it then. Mr. Granton only became mayor a year ago. I'm glad though, he hasn't let all this recent trouble ruffle his feathers. I broke my scissors. It's just... no, fix it. Never mind. Give me more money. Oh. So green. Yeah, sure. Shh. 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 Well, here we are. This place looks huge. Yes, you can see that Clark has done quite well for himself. Let's give the door a knock. Puzzle. This is fun puzzle. This is actually a really good one. Sorry about that. I had to fix my mic. It was not a good condition way. But good distance. It looks as though the letterbox was chucked open at some point and all the pieces making up the number plate fell off. Apparently the plate used to read 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's hard to tell how the pieces fitted together. Can you arrange the pieces so the letterbox looks the way it did before? So you might think, oh, a filling, that has to go in the middle. But it's the wrong way and you can't turn them, so... The actual correct way to solve this puzzle, I might also think this is a 1, it's not. There's a trick to this, as always. Yeah, that's the... Sure. What's that 3 look like again? I think this for... This one's for the 2 that I'm confident of about. That's a 2. I just don't know how to make it 3. Okay. Number 3. How do you make it 3? I can also see where the edges are. Top and bottom. Oh wait. I think that's wrong. So this piece has to go in the middle somewhere. Just where? That's the question. This is 4. Oh, let me just use it. Okay, that didn't help. So that's 4. Then this one is 1, I think. That's not it. Swear to God if I'm stuck at the first puzzle. No. Also, there's a pattern of alternating colors. I knew that. I know that. No, because that's not a 3. That's not what a 3 looks like. The number 3. I'm talking about 3s. Not what a 3 looks like. It has to be that one. Oh. But now we're getting somewhere. Jesus. Yes, yes. This, maybe. It has to be. Like, it's this one. This one. Get it.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
I think that's the secret.
A gentleman
thing.
leaves no puzzle undone.
Character number 1, 2, 3, 4 is formed by the spaces between the pieces, not the pieces themselves. Surely the streets around here can't be that long. There, all better. Well done, Professor. Let's good. Good as new. Quite impressive vehicle. Is it sparkling for me? Getting stones, right? I don't pay much attention to the text, it's too much to read. Oh, let's go. Coming. Yes, may I help you? Hello, my name is Layton. I'm an old friend of Mr. Dragon's. He asked me to come and pay him a visit, so here I am. I will inform Mr. Dragon. Place right here. I don't suppose you're planning on visiting the Oracle here in town, will you? Yeah, we heard something about an Oracle earlier. Could you tell us a little bit more about it? Oh, don't ask me, I'm just a poor old maid. You should talk to Doland about that. Doland's our butler. I see, then I shall ask Doland when I get a chance. Sir, madam, Mr. Titan will see you now in the parlor. The parlor is through the door on the left. Please wait there. Thank you, my good man. Aha, knew it. Someone's left a broom propped up here. It doesn't do much for the appearance of this place, having a broom left in the hall like that. It makes the place feel a little shabby, but it did remind me of this puzzle. See for yourself. Oh god, I've got to count. God damn it. Okay, so the boat takes 2 days to dry. Pretty good restrictions. Okay, so I'm gonna say it's 4. This is where the save states come in.
I think I've got this one.
I'm just trying to big brain it, so it's not 3. Because they break over 3 uses.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Yeah, so I think it's,
I'll handle this one,
that's
Professor.
not dividable by 6. By 3, no. Must be 7.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Maybe. Okay. Think about how many mobs to let's say for 30 days. So could say it's 10 mobs. It's not so 9 mobs.
I'll
There's
handle this one, Professor.
somewhere you can use 9 mobs. 8 mobs. So if you
I think I've got this one.
So it's no way you can use 5 mobs.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Oh fuck, it's more than I thought. It's not 10, is it?
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Oh my god, just because my bad math.
That puzzle was no problem.
God damn it. Use mop. Okay. Light bulbs calling shit, I explain. If you're gonna see puzzles and everything, you're just gonna go crazy.
Ah, I can't believe my eyes. Herschel, how long has it been?
Ah, too long, my good friend.
And who might this be?
Oh, of course. How rude of me.
I'm the professor's assistant, Emmy Altava. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Triton. I've heard so much about you.
Thank you. Herschel, an assistant. Well, we both seem to have moved up in the world.
Hardly. Truth be told, Emmy has already proven herself my equal.
I have to quickly get rid of some bots. Love the
Herschel,
bots.
as
in this.
humble as ever. Emmy, back in London, Layton and I both wanted to be elite archaeologists. One of us certainly succeeded, and somehow I found myself as mayor of this small, rural town.
That is no small feat, Clark.
Oh, Herschel, no need to humor me. It is amusing at best, I'll give you that. But all that aside, please, tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I came as soon as I received your letter.
Letter? I'm sorry, Herschel. What letter is that?
The letter that... Did you not send this letter? Please, have a look.
I certainly did not write that. But who would have forged it?
Who indeed? Have you made any enemies recently?
Of course, Herschel. I'm the mayor. It appears to me that someone wanted you here in town.
Yes, that is what I am thinking now as well.
So, who wrote the secret message?
Good question, Emmy.
Mr. Triton, there was a hidden plea for help in that letter.
Clark, do you think this is simply the work of some prankster?
No, unfortunately I don't. Miss Tollery is in grave danger. We have indeed been under attack by some sort of mysterious giant, just as that letter states. It wreaks havoc at night when the fog is thick. It sounds ridiculous, I know, but it is true.
But how can that be?
I must confess I have yet to see this giant with my own eyes. However, the destruction of homes and buildings left in its wake, that is quite enough evidence for me. The townspeople are afraid. They believe that the Spectre has returned with a vengeance.
The Spectre?
There's a legend here that tells of an ancient spirit, a Spectre. When the town was in danger, the Spectre would act as Miss Tollery's guardian in its moment of need. But this Spectre is different. Instead of protecting us, it is trying to destroy us. I am doing all I can, but if we are dealing with an ancient entity, then I fear my efforts are in vain. As the mayor, it is my duty to keep this town and its citizens safe. But Herschel, could you...
Sir,
What is it, Doland?
pardon me, sir, but you mentioned that Professor Layton worked on some difficult cases for Scotland Yard. You said, with great pride, that he had assisted in solving them all. Perhaps we could ask for his assistance here as well.
Of course, Doland. I suppose I have no other choice. Herschel, will you help us? Please, for an old friend.
Of course, Clark. I would never refuse a friend in need. I assure you, I will do what I can.
thank you, Herschel. I am eternally in your debt.
Things are starting to get good, eh, Professor?
Before we go, Clark, I haven't even asked about Brenda, or your son. How is Luke?
My wife is fine. She's away. Family matters. Luke has shut himself up in his room.
I would like to say hello to Luke, if that is all right. I haven't seen him since he was a baby.
Of course. I think he might enjoy that.
Still is a big baby boy.
I should warn you, he has been withdrawn lately. Some days, I can't even get him out of his room. I ask him what the matter is, and he responds with silence. Perhaps it would be good for him to talk to someone outside of the family. I would appreciate that, Herschel.
My pleasure, Clark. I shall have a few words with Luke before Emmy and I begin our investigation.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. I did notice the small streams till I beat this. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This was fun.